Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truenet, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, where last time we did indeed rescue the Moshae from the Ket, and learn that the Ket are in fact, well, possibly overwhelmingly, maybe entirely, just Angara that have been converted into Ket. We're not even sure if, like, Ket is actually a real species, it might just be like a mutated form of the Angara. So, a bit more to learn there, let's see what we can do today. Now, obviously, we could land again to do a whole bunch of other stuff, but you know what? Let's actually go and drop off the Moshae. That seems pretty important. We don't really want her kind of clogging up our med bay. So, last time we were here on Aya, we weren't even allowed to explore properly. We were stuck just kind of down in the docks in kind of a really small single area. I'm guessing, having brought the Moshae back, things will be a lot better for us. And we can finally drop off that pilot's helmet to the archaeologist woman.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshae.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshae. But we had to leave the enemy fortress intact.
We have a lot to talk about.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
The sooner I learn what's special about that place, the faster I can fix Eos.
Then get on with it.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshae.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, let's go for it.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
I'm gonna be honest, John, I'd like to stay too. You seem pretty cool, you're one of my favourite team members, but it is ultimately your superior's call.
I'm here to cooperate. Whatever you decide, I'll work with it.
You're set on this.
It's the right thing to do.
I see the benefit. Request granted.
I'll need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Alright, and there we are. Very, very nice indeed. So, I can now take the shuttle to the Aya Vault whenever I am ready. But first, where's the woman with the helmet? Woman with the helmet. She was one of the ones around here. I swear it wasn't... Wait, was it you? Have I already done your quest too? I might have done.
Use the nav point. Find Kildo and the supplies. I'll be here.
Oh, no, that was on Voeld. We haven't done that one. Yeah, it was a woman over here. She was right there. Where's she bloody gone? There she is. She's moved up here. Fine. Presumably into the repository. Yeah, repository of history. That's where she worked in the first place. Good, good. Right, but there's also quite a few shops. Weapons merchants. Then over here we've got materials merchant, armor merchant, general goods. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of money right now. I could probably sell a bunch of stuff I've picked up, potentially get myself some better quality armor. Very, very nice indeed. Right, and now we can properly explore Aya. Ooh, it's pretty. And also, there's murals. Right, keep the scanner out. We can probably pick up a lot of research from this city. Very, very cool indeed. So, starting point here. First up, we've got the marketplace. And do you want to give me a quest as well? May be interesting, may not be.
I never thought I'd see the Moshae again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renarv. I enforce correct contact between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Okay, that seems perfectly reasonable, sure.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Ooh, okay, fine. So I need to potentially, handle their laws correctly. Okay, before we start trading then, let's actually do as she says and figure out if there's anything we need to know before we horribly offend everyone and start an intergalactic incident. So up here, we've got ourselves the governor. Have a quick chat with you in that case. Hello over there. Discover the governor's office.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Alright, one datapad here. So as defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs and regulations of a civilized society that's existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5,963. Maybe we don't read all of that. Maybe we just kind of assume we've read it. That's probably fine. Thankfully, the Codex contains an abbreviated version. Horizontal collectivism, everyone's expected to sacrifice for the good of the whole. Basically, yeah, if you commit a crime against an individual, it's less serious than committing a crime against society. Committing crimes that impact all of society is the worst thing that you can do. Gotcha. Nothing major there, no kind of, big faux pas, like don't use your left hand because that's heresy and we will burn you on sight if you do. Also, you've got a quest for me.
Pathfinder, I'm Enro Bosan, assistant to the governor. As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
Really? I've literally just saved your homeworld Haval.
I thought I'd proven they have nothing to worry about.
You are one person. They want the Nexus to hear our voices. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Okay, task messages to the Nexus. Just pick up messages from the various terminals and shove them over to the Nexus next time I'm passing by. Fine. So if we visit these terminals here, they've got messages we pass on to the Nexus leaders or something. Compiled a log of citizens' messages uploaded in the Aya Marketplace for the Pathfinder's eyes only. Alright, download that. Got it. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the Kett is a fool. I see you for what you really are, and there are many more like me. Look, go home, Mass Effect 1 Renegade Shepard. You're probably drunk. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you'll die. That is all you need to know. Are we just literally basically collecting together the Daily Mail comments section and handing it over to our leaders on the Nexus? Because this does not seem like a particularly useful mission. Edit content, then forward. Ooh, I could edit the content, then forward it. Okay, well I could remove the garbage at least. There we are. Subject, no one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. No. I read all of the comments, both in and outside of the game. That's being sent forward unedited. Ah, and I've found the space bar. More and more important. And something to scan around here. Scan the space booze. Nice. Ooh, nutrient paste.
Welcome to the Tavertan. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
I enjoy good nutrient paste, absolutely.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
Nice.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Well, that's got to be worth some research points at least. And do you have any good booze?
I'd like a drink.
And is the cup loads in this time. Better and better. I've decided not to make any comment on the drink. That probably means it's not great. Drac, meanwhile, of course, is headed straight to the bar. He found it before I did.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Ooh.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Okay, is it you that just scanned me? Yes, I suspect it is. Hello. Why are you scanning me, and why didn't you ask? It would have been polite to ask first.
Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying, welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Abso-flipping-lutely. Sure, go right ahead.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
Yes, Angara... Well, actually, no. Angara don't revere family. They just revere the collective in general. So family would be included in that. Sure, I get that. Though, technically, I suppose the collective would rank higher than family.
I've spent long enough around your people to understand what family means to you.
You only see the surface. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Alright, nice and simple. Probably a few XP just for doing that. Now, back into the Resistance headquarters. We've been in here before, of course. We also need to speak to you, learn a bit more about Angaran culture, apparently.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Alright, lovely. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization has ceased to exist, it's important we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Ket must be defeated, not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement, if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Okay, fine. So you have some kind of rules of war. Gotcha. Lovely. And I think I also saw, if we go out the back here, if this is a back door... No. This is a big office. Right, hello. Are you important by any chance? Oh, you're just Ephra. No, we don't need to speak to you. That's fine. I'm going to let you get on with stuff. Yeah, if I can just get back outside. There's a weapons vendor close by to here. Yep, there we are. There's the back door.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Ooh, nice. Decontamination. Sure, why not? Just going to quickly get myself deionized.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Nice. A sterile medical lab. Very cool. And this is worth coming into because, of course, we can scan the medical things. And here we go. Quartermaster. Let's see if you've got any good guns going on here. So, a rare sniper rifle. Another rare sniper rifle. Oh, bloody hell. Why the sniper rifles? They're the one thing I don't use. Ooh, I would not mind a pistol magazine 3, though. Yeah. That could presumably get my thing up from 4 to 6 bullets in a clip. That is worth potentially having. I will also sell or salvage. Oh, yes, very nice there. That's 2,500 in my favour, and I get that nice little thing too. Oh, but that is one hell of a powerful sniper rifle if I was using that sort of thing. Yeah, very good. And in here, yep, the repository of history. I've got potentially some stuff to scan in here, because historical artifacts belonging to these guys might be useful. Actually, no, surprisingly not. But what I do have is... Where's the person I need to hand over the thing to? You! I have got the thing you asked for.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Okay, fine. If it's on Voeld, I happen to be heading over there anyway, so that's fine.
I can't agree without knowing what you want from me.
Of course, that's only fair. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
Okay, which ones are we talking about, mind?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Okay, fair enough.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
So that's recovering the past complete, but presumably a new quest. Yes, a new quest, Forgotten History, begins in its place. Lovely. Right, fully brought up to speed on several thousand pages of lore, now into the market. See what else we can pick up around here. Hello there, armor merchant.
New clientele is always welcome here,
Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
Ah, we got ourselves a new set of armour here. Maverick Ambusher Class 3. And this gives me weapon damage up, weapon spare ammo up, and weapon headshot weak point bonuses. Okay, and to be honest, it's actually pretty bloody cheap. Yeah, okay, I could deal with that. But that's not actual weapon damage in these. That's just weapon headshot and weapon spare ammo. So I can do without those. Yeah, but I will, however, take the chest piece, I think. Yeah, actually, that's pretty damn good. I mean, that's worth having just for plus 10% weapon damage. Just that alone's worth it immediately. And in the general store, a Remnant fighter model to put in my cabin. Every time. And if I need it in future, this woman has a really, really excellent selection of materials, so might want to come back here at some point in the future if I'm just kind of a little bit shy of a couple of things to build a new super awesome gun. Well, that's Aya pretty much cleared out, so let's finish off today by actually heading over to the vault and figure out exactly why the vault on Eos thought that this vault on Aya was particularly important, because yeah, that's where we're going here. It was highlighted to us as like a particularly important one that we don't quite know why. So off we go.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where, Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
Right, so we've got to go and reclaim that planet, but that's pretty much his stronghold. Got it.
I won't let the Archon stand in the way of our survival.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
So, step one, before we can go and take Meridian in order to secure the, main vault, I guess, we need to go and get ourselves an artifact that the Archon has, presumably by hunting down that massive ship that we ran into on our way here in the first place. Gotcha. Well, no reason not to head straight over to Ephra, see what he's got to say about this whole situation.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell her the truth about my capture.
Moshae, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venterev.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
Ah, now this Kadara sounds like an interesting place then. We've got ourselves a world where the exiles from the Nexus are apparently now ruling the place, and the people who just abandoned the Angara when things got a bit dicey now working there as well. Fascinating.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
There we are, level up again. Ah, and level 20. Now that's important, that unlocks all of the level 4 guns. Very, very good indeed. Right, I think we're done enough here for now. I'm going to head back to the ship. Or maybe not, because there's something... Was that always there? Hang on, I'm not sure if that guy was always there. No, this I'm pretty sure is new. Right, hello, what do you want exactly?
Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron.
It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself.
I'm something of a pathfinder myself. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Alright, if I happen to be passing by, sure, I'll give it a look-see.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Ah, that might even unlock some new systems I wouldn't be able to visit otherwise. Very, very useful indeed. Still, we're done here for now. Let's take the Tempest back out into orbit.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Ket and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
I don't like Director Tan, but then in all fairness, no one likes Director Tan, so that's probably about fair and fine. So I could get a very, very slight power increase by changing over from the Talon 3 to the Talon 4 at this point, but honestly, I feel like it's barely even worth the trouble. It's a small increase, and I don't actually have enough graphite for it anymore anyway. Yeah, I don't think we kind of get much out of researching and developing more at this point. I do, however, have a whole bunch of points to spend here. Hang on over to me. Oh, yes, 16 points, in fact. Overload, let's get it maxed out. So, change additional target when charged and deals increased damage to chained enemies. Or just straight up, yeah, plus 50% damage versus shields. That's it, just max out the damage from Overload. Absolutely the way to go. Marvellous. I could also start investing in team support here. This is interesting. So... yeah, actually, Team Shield's up, and then Team Shield Delay Reduction, Team Shield Regeneration, Tech Construct Health Regeneration. Okay, this is potentially interesting stuff. And that gets me up to Explorer Rank 3 as well, better and better. Meanwhile, over in Offensive Biotics, increases combo detonation damage from biotic detonators, increases the radius of all combo detonators, or increases the damage from all sources against enemies suffering from ongoing effects of a user's biotic powers. Ooh. That's interesting. I mean, generally, I just use pull to just hold people in place for a moment. And throw is... I guess maybe... Yeah, you know what? I'll probably go for the increased combo destination damage and also the range as well. Yeah, that's probably better. And then save up my points ready to max that out later. Unless I want to pull throw up a little bit. What's the next one there? Plus 40% duration for throw. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You know what? Go for it. Yeah, that's nice. Does anything good happen here with the rest of pull? Ooh, targets take damage while in the air. 35 damage per second. At that point, I start thinking about pull again. And ultimately, shield damage bonus from pull. Ooh. Okay, that's way better than I thought it would ultimately end up. Or, restores shields while pull is maintained to halt an enemy. Oh, both of those are pretty damn good, actually. Yeah, probably that one's for the best, 'cause I've got overload to deal with shields already. But yeah, taking damage while they're in the air, and also while it's being maintained, I get my own shields back. That syncs really nicely with the fact that duration's up a little bit, yeah. And then the taking damage while in the air automatically, followed up by shield restoring. Yeah, that syncs together really nicely. We'll definitely be going in that direction, I'd say. Meanwhile, that Explorer rank 3 seems to just be mainly the fact that, yeah, I've gone up from plus 7% and plus 7 damage resistance up to 9% and 9. So, a small increase, but it will all keep stacking up, I guess. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back over to being an Adept for a little while. I'm going to try being an Adept rank 2. So basically, yeah, biotic combo radius, biotic effect duration, and area of effect. Let's try that. If I feel like my guns aren't doing enough damage, we can go back to Explorer. I'm going to try being an Adept rank 2 for a bit. And indeed, we can partly offset that loss of power by going over from this thing over to, yeah, the new armor I just bought there for extra weapon damage. Yeah, 10% right there. Nice. And that even actually comes with a slot, which I think might be new. Do I even have anything to shove in there? I do. But the chest slots are often like really, really big sacrifice ones. Yeah, I can top up my shields for reduction in health. The problem is I've actually got more health than shields. So in terms of the actual number of like hit points I have till I die, I'm taking a loss there. So that's almost certainly not the right thing to do. No, I'll actually hold off on all of these. All of these are quite bad. I mean, I really like the idea of that one. If I ever go like full on biotics, I will go for that. But yeah, sacrificing 20% weapon damage, I can't justify that. And also, I'm losing overload damage. I love overload. Still, that, ladies and gentlemen, I would say is enough for now. Next time, I think, rather than heading over to Gadara, I think we should actually return to Voeld, because we've barely even touched the ground down there, and there is a lot to do, including missions for PB, missions for Cora, the Asari Arc, all of that good stuff. So, probably next time we will head back to Voeld and see what we can do there, do a little bit more down on the icy world. So that's come soon, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Mass Effect Andromeda. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I want everyone to get into a single highly explodable thing, and then I want none of these 30 people to blow that thing up while everyone else is on it. Are there any planes here that aren't on fire or broken? No! I'm almost with you! Which has been going spectacularly well so far. Right, I'm going to... Oh, no! You utter bastards!